right, good afternoon. Welcome into Catching Up with Tommy Mack podcast here on 1010XL's podcast platform, 1010XL.com, the 1010XL app. I am live on Facebook. That will be shared all over the place, including on YouTube, 1010XL's YouTube channel and their Jaguar YouTube channel. And we'll spread it out all over the place. Spotify, iTunes, LinkedIn, Twitter, you name it, you'll find it right all over. And brought to you by my friends at Team Tommy Mack. I love them all. They're always there for you when you need them. I'll talk about them in just a little bit. Fresh off a training camp practice, full pads. Got a little time in between. Let's see, what time is it? 1:15. I went to the gym. I brought an extra shirt. I sweated my, you-know-what off. Holy moly. It was hot out. Now, it's wild. The sun, it just beats you. In the shade, it's not that bad. I wasn't even sweating. It was crazy. Go to the shade to cool off like you normally would. But, man, you'd think it'd be so humid. It's really that sun beating down. And it was beating down on the players, no doubt. A little bit longer day today. They're off tomorrow. We'll talk about that and the good and the not so good. They did a lot of situational stuff today. Red zone, 2-minute, short yardage. They threw a pass play on 3rd and 1. I heard Leon talking about that, not happy about it. But some good, some not so good. We'll go through it. Look, where this team ends up is anyone's guess. Really too early to really say anything in a cement kind of way. But there are concerns, in my opinion, but there's also a lot of good, too. So we'll talk about that. Quick update, because I know a lot of you asked. My mother's doing good. She's being moved to Brooks Rehab Hospital today, University Crossing. So I will be able to go see her, not too far from the studio. It's amazing that she came back. I tell you, 3-4 days ago, I thought she was over. She's 94, lived a great life. All her friends, her husband, my dad, her mom and dad, all her siblings, she's like, oh, why am I here? I'm like, because of us. You're here because of us. We don't want you to go. But I really did. I thought, man, this could be it. And here she came back. I walk in with my wife 2 days ago. She's like, hey, Tom. I'm like, Mom, like, you're back. So she's back. But thanks, everybody, for the well wishes. And thanks for asking. I do appreciate that. Okay, so they started off with some team today. And the run D, I thought, was immediately better. I thought they came out pretty fired up. Now, it changed throughout the course of practice, and I'll tell you what I mean in a little bit. But the run D was better today. I got it overall, at least in the beginning. When they got near the red zone, things changed a bit, but we'll talk about it. I'm going to give the good first, okay? And then we'll do the not so good. Let's see. Trevor had some nice. We'll start with Trevor. I was looking at some negative. He threw some good balls to Tommy Brown, 2-minute. He threw a nice one down the sideline. He threw a nice one over the middle. He hit Brian Thomas a couple times. He hit Travis Hunter a couple times. Listen, I thought they went back and forth pretty good, like I said in my training camp report. I thought there was some offense scored, defense stopped them. The running backs ran hard. ETN had a good day today. He was popping. LaQuint Allen, I'll tell you about him. You're going to hear about him all day today because he really stood out. You'll hear how physical he is. And I've been talking about him. He's interesting. I thought he might have been a little thin, but he brings the wood, man. He brings the wood. I'll tell you, one of the good for him was on a blitz pickup. He picked up Foye Aluakin and kind of stoned him. Not stoned him, but stopped him. And then they started scrapping. Aluakin didn't like it. He stood his own. He didn't back down. That was LaQuint Allen Jr. out of Syracuse. You'll hear more about him. He's good out of the backfield. Agba versus the run. Yeah, early in the practice, the run was better, no doubt about it. The run defensively, the run was better. Hunter Long had a nice touchdown. He did. He had a nice day today. Hunter Long's developing into, one of the tight ends they're using along with Strange. Yeah, that was great. That 2-minute throw to Tommy Brown. De'Ami Brown had a nice end around they caught him off guard with. So yeah, it was good. It was good. Overall, the offense made some things happen. Defensively, look, here's my concern, and I can't stand talking about it because it's like, here we go again. Here we go again with just maybe not the exact same players, but the same kind of thinking when it comes to our offensive tackles and our interior defensive line. Now, I'll start with the interior defensive line. Look, Armstead's not out there during team. He's doing individual. He's in his uniform. He's in pads. He's just not doing any of the team stuff. I don't know why. Liam said he was just giving him some veteran rest. I don't know. Eventually, he's got to get out there. So he's not out there. Mason Smith isn't out there due to the undisclosed injury. I mean, you throw Buster Brown's injury out like it's no big deal, but you got to keep it, CIA quiet with Mason Smith. It just doesn't make any sense. But whatever. He's not out there. So I want to see those guys. And by the way, Devon Hamilton had a couple good things today. He did hit a nice one-on-one pass rush over I want to say it was Hainsey. It was Hainsey. Look, I don't know if Hainsey's any better than Mitch Morse. I don't think he's not more powerful. He has trouble with those bull rushes. D-Ham kind of beat him with a nice little swim. I was on the far end, but I got to peek through and to kind of really focus because the DBs, the receivers were doing their one-on-one, and then they were on the far end. And if you had to brave the heat like me and Coach Ingram did, you went over there and got a good glimpse of what was happening, the one-on-ones. I'll tell you about that a little bit later. I think right now, if I had to say, I would say the most impressive groups have been the DBs, the running backs, receivers, and Trevor's been good. Listen, that throw he made yesterday was a thing of beauty, and it was an audible, and it was in the right spot. I can't say how really good that was because it was very good. All five backs, although Bigsby seemed to miss a little bit. He came back in the end. Tootin's out a little bit. Something's going on with him. But I tell you, Jaquindon Jackson, here's one of the negatives. Nobody wants to hit him on defense. And I hope these defenders hear this. I doubt they will. But if they ever did, they don't. They don't. He's big. He's big. And when it came to, meeting him in the hole, it was kind of one of these, He had a good day today. I don't know where he's going to fit. I mean, he could be your short yardage back all day long. He's a load. I want to see him in live game action. I bet you he's impressive. I bet you he's one of the stars of the preseason. Number 38, Jaquindon Jackson out of Arkansas, the rookie. He came through the hole. Who was it? There was this. Eric Murray didn't stand a chance. Eric's not very big. He's not afraid to thump it up in there. Don't get me wrong. He's got a lot of guts. You don't have to be massive back there, but he's not a very big, strong safety. What is his measurements? I got their thing right here. Oh, by the way, this is kind of cool. I get one of these as I walk in, and then I just make my notes. Isn't that great? I think it's great. I have to bring my black bag, that thing in, and I just write down names and write down little notes and, all that good stuff. I appreciate the Jags putting these out there. Who was I looking for? The size. Oh, yeah, number 29. 5'11", 200. Yeah, he seems about that size. Not overly big. Hunter Long had a catch on Wingard. Wingard also made a nice pass breakup. It felt like a 50-50 day, really. Nobody really, crushed. There wasn't any deep. Well, I guess De'Ami Brown was pretty deep on the side. That was a great throw. Great catch. Great play. All right, so they're not so good. Let's see. I'm going to start with our backers. I read today that I forget. It was on Pro Football Talk, I think. So I'll give them credit. And they got it from somewhere. But Sean Payton was talking about Drake Greenlaw, his linebacker. Remember, he was the guy that was at San Fran. He jumped off was jumping out onto the field from the sideline in the Super Bowl and popped his Achilles. Remember him? Great player. And he's in Denver, and he's fully healed. And he said, and I'm going to paraphrase, but he equated the way he plays to the way Mike Tyson fought. He's like, this guy's just vicious. Every time he hits, the guy goes backwards. Every time he brings, the violence. And I'm sitting there going, we don't have that. We don't have that. Ventrell Miller tried to be that today. He did. And if you were there in the end zone, I was right there. I was standing right in the end zone, and literally right in front of me. And he had a perfect shot to take LaQuint Allen, decleat him. And he left his feet. Probably shouldn't have left his feet. Probably should have taken an extra step. And number 36, LaQuint Allen ran right through him like it was nothing. He trucked his ass. He sure did. And if I'm Ventrell Miller, the only thing that's going to make me feel okay about it, well, not even okay, but maybe okay, is that when you leave your feet and that guy's coming full speed, you don't have your ass behind you, dug into the ground so you can bring your ass, your all your power. Guys will run through that. I know you're looking for the knockout shot, but he was like, no way, buddy. He ran right through it. That's going to get some laughs in the film room. Those linebackers will be laughing. That's what we do when you get trucked by a running back, especially a rookie. So I'm very high on LaQuint Allen right now. I think he's showing some real good toughness. I love that he didn't back down from Oluwakin. Oluwakin being he's senior leader, and he just stood up to him. So I think that's fantastic. And again, Jaquindon Jackson had a nice day. De'Ami Brown had a nice day. Hit that end around. Look, credit Tyson Campbell for hustling, and he ran him down. So maybe I'm wrong that De'Ami Brown's not the fastest. Maybe he was a little tired. Not sure about that. That was a good one. The backers were active early. I did write them all down, 23, 33, 51, and 54. I wrote down Wingard. He made a nice play in the early part of team. Deham made a nice rush on Hainsey. It was. Anton was 1 of 2. 22 versus 7. That was a good one. That was a great one. If you guys were there, it was 1-on-1. It was Brian Thomas versus Jarian Jones. Jarian, great coverage. Waited for him to break. He broke, got in. He ended up catching the ball. Jarian did. I think they were both out of bounds. But that was a nice 1-on-1. And Jarian got the best of that one. I'm saving Trayvon Walker for a little bit. Let's see. Red zone. Sack, first place. There would have been a couple sacks in the red zone. I know you fans, you clap, and you should. They catch the ball, they go in the end zone, but the play's dead way before then. Murray breaks up a pass on Strange. That was a good play by him. Trev did miss 85. So take it for what it's worth. And I'm standing there with Gerald Ingram, 2-time Super Bowl champion, running back coach of the Giants. He was our coach, Jags and BC. I've known him for a long time. He's going to be joining 10-10 and doing some stuff from what I'm told. Anyway, we're standing there watching. Oluwakin makes a nice break on a pass thrown by Trevor. But both of us at the same time, me and Coach were like throw it. Like he waits to throw it. And he gave Oluwakin a chance to break it up. And he did it to Strange in the end zone. I think I've said this before, but I'm seeing it the past couple of days, or at least let's just say today. Well, no, it's been the past couple of days. Trevor throws it after, he waits till they're open. They say throw them open. It's kind of like that, but it's just throw to the spot. Don't wait for him to clear. I'm standing behind, okay? So I got an end zone view. Strange is coming from, my right, across the left. I see Trev looking at him. And he's waiting to throw it till he's past the one backer here. And by the time he throws it, the safety comes over and makes a play on the ball. So it's like the time, and maybe it's the system. Maybe it is, but the throws that he wasn't good on today, Trevor, that is, he was just late. Like, he's not throwing it before, sometimes you got to, like, science. He had a fine day. He didn't throw picks or anything like that. Lil King could have picked it maybe, but it was high, so he had to jump, and hit it. It was a good play by Foye, for sure. He's all over the place. He's good. He's a good player. We know that. We know that. Ventrell better come back strong, man. He needs to knock that guy on his ass. If he can, I bet you there's going to be some unfinished business between LaQuint Allen Jr. and our guy Ventrell Miller. Let me make sure I got it all out before we address the issues. Short yardage, he didn't really do nothing. I mean, they're doing, like, I don't know. I saw Trevor. They kind of blocked us off. I tried to find a little, gap opening, and I don't know. They didn't really do that much. Not a lot. No thumping, like short yardage. Put it in front of the fans, and let's do goal line scrimmage if you're going to do short yardage. But I will say the popping was better today. It was. It was definitely better today. So congrats for the team for showing up today, and it was a longer day too. I got the 2 minute. Yeah, Trevor was good in 2 minutes. He was good. All right, so look, it's no surprise, but Trayvon Walker, Josh Hines-Allen, they're just schooling our tackles. Walker little more than Anton, but Anton's okay. He's just okay. And here we go again. Is the I'm watching. I saw the one-on-ones. Full disclosure, whatever. Walker did shut him down on a play in the red zone. He did. He tried a speed rush on the outside. It was good. He did a nice job. Gave Trevor plenty of time. I can't remember if it was a touchdown or not, but gave him plenty of time. That might have been the Hunter Long throw. So that might have been him. But there were too many times he got beat by Trayvon Walker. And it was the same move. 3 times was an inside power move. And I'm not a tackle, so he'd run the shit over me, obviously, but that inside, you got to be so violent with that inside hand. So, look, and I know everyone's going, well, Trayvon's really good. Okay, great, but our left tackle has to be really good. So, and it gets you to think, like, okay, Trayvon Walker looks absolutely phenomenal to me right now. He does. He's so confident. He's in great shape. He's moving awesome. I mean, he's got it all. He's going outside. He's going inside. He's making double moves. He's got a counter move. He's good. He's good. He's having a great camp. But we don't know we know how good Walker Little is. He's okay. So maybe Trayvon's just having a really ridiculous camp because our left tackle's not that good. And I just don't know why he's not good. He should be good. He's got it all. And then there's Anton. Anton will hold his own here and there, and then he gets crushed. He gets whooped. So here we go again. It's like Cam and Jawan all over again, And then with Walker kind of going back, and then and here we go with now Walker and Anton. It's like, and Anton's kind of new, so it's like status quo. Like, here we go again, Groundhog Day. They're not, I don't know. Granted, it's 5 days in. I'm just going by what I see in the first 5 days. So maybe I shouldn't be so, upset about it or whatever. But you would have gotten your quarterback killed multiple times today. Multiple, if that was live situation. Multiple. Even in the red zone on the 2 scores, they were sacks. There was no chance. And one of them was from Walker's side. It was Trayvon. Made an inside move. He did it to Anton, too. So it's not like, And then Josh Hines-Allen's having his way, too. So that's the one side. So I'm concerned about the offensive tackles. Then you go to the interior defensive line. And again, Armstead's not out there. Neither is Mason Smith. But we need them out there. There's no wow players on the inside. Maybe Ogden move in. You move him in a little bit. He had a nice play against the run early today. He did. So once again, here we are again. It's deja vu. It's the Groundhog Day. It's status quo. Why didn't we upgrade the offensive tackles? No, we did, Tom. No, we didn't. We didn't. No disrespect, but I don't think Fred's taking anybody's job. Doga's got a shot somewhere, but I don't know. I don't think he's beat out Anton, at least in my opinion. And Anton's okay, like Walker's okay. Walker will hold his own for a little while. He will. And then there'll be that time where he's got to hold his guy, and he'll either get bull rushed into the QB or they'll run right around him for a sack, a fumble sack, or just a hit on the QB that screws up the play. So that's just, that's just concerning as we sit here today. Can change, no doubt about it. Can change. They're off tomorrow. They'll be back at it Thursday. So, they should be in pads again. And then I know they got this scrimmage on Friday night, which I probably won't go to. This mock game. Mock games typically mean just we got to run through these situations. It doesn't mean that it's a game like competitiveness. Maybe they'll do some, something for you fans to get excited about. I hope so. I'll hear all about it, and then I'll be at the next practices for sure. I'll be there Thursday. Off tomorrow. Tomorrow's my 55th birthday. So it's going to be a great year. Great year, number 55. Still here in Jacksonville, man. Love it here. 30 years. It's crazy. 30 years. Been here longer than anywhere else in my entire life. And absolutely love it here. I love Team Tommy Mack as well. Make sure you check out TommyMack.net. And you can check all their logos right there and click on them. And their embedded website, their link is right in there. It goes right to the website. And don't forget about the QR code for Coconut Joe's hot sauces. That's on my Facebook page. I'll share it again. And just get your little camera out, put it on there. Hit the yellow code. You'll go right to the landing page to buy the best hot sauces. It's on our table. We'll give it a shot to be on yours. Carpet Man Flooring is also part of Team Tommy Mack. More than just LVP. All types of flooring. Highest quality at the lowest prices. St. John's Bluff Boulevard. St. John's Bluff Road. Right there by Craig Airfield. And out on Wells Road. Carpetman.biz is that website. Crystal Cereal's bail bonds. I shared it again this morning, I think. Listen, I've seen it firsthand. In a time of darkness, Chris Lucero and his team come in like a beacon of light and get your loved one out of jail. And they get him or her out very quickly. 904-822-2245, the number one name in the bail game. Morgan & Morgan, the largest personal injury law firm in the world. That's right. And Jason Miller, Jim Young, and my friends over there, they've got the resources to handle all types of cases. Pound Law, that's all, folks. No doubt about it. J-Dog Junk Removal and Hauling. You hear more and more on the radio. Veteran-owned and operated. They come, listen, they handle all of it. You got some turnover in the apartment world. You got some kind of, office equipment you want to switch out, or office furniture you want to switch out. Let them come in and take care of it for you. JDog.com. Azar Sausage, they are the number one sausage in the world, at least in my world. We had them again over the weekend. Absolutely fantastic. And the uncured smoked sausage. Awesome. Just tried that one. Check out Azar Sausage in your local Winn-Dixie and all your other fine grocery stores right here in Northeast of Florida, whether in your favorite dish or in a bun. Azar Sausage is the one. Code Ninjas, they got 5 great locations for your child to get into the best coding platform. I'm telling you, these programs they have for your kids, you learn all about Roblox and Minecraft and coding and AI, everything. You're going to build video games. You're going to be wicked smart when they're done with the program at Code Ninjas, codeninjas.com. I mentioned Coconut Joe's. Check out that QR code on my Facebook page. You got a need for a fractional CFO? Well, look no further than my man, Courtney Myers. Courtney's got a great team, and he's been doing it for a long time. So if you're a small business, you're an early business, you're looking to grow a little bit, and you need some financial assistance, you call 904-752-0097 for Freedom Finance, and Courtney and his team will come in and help you out all across the board. Newmark Phoenix Realty Group, the #1 commercial real estate firm here in Northeast Florida and beyond. You're talking office, industrial, commercial, land. They do it all. They do it all, including investment, sales, and development. I've known these guys for almost 25 years, and they do everything that they say they're going to do. They do it with integrity, and you can trust them. PhoenixRealty.net or 904-399-5222. And Saltaire Inn & Suites. Visit saltaire.com. I've sent many people to this boutique hotel in Atlantic Beach, 4 blocks from the ocean, 2 blocks from the action. It's absolutely incredible. Whether for the night, for the weekend, or a week stay, visit saltaire.com. And new to the team, it's coming. I don't think I can announce it just yet, but they are a roofing company that's ready to rock and roll right here in our fine city of Jacksonville. So Jags off tomorrow. Oh, I want to thank 1010XL, part of the fam. Appreciate you. No doubt about that. 1010XL Podcast Studios. And, of course, check it all out at TommyMack.net. Hunter Long has impressed. He's been making some really good catches, especially in the red zone. Big, strong kid. Liked him at BC. I think he's going to be our second tight end. Strange is still #1. No question about that. Tight end looks fine so far. You know, I want to see them more in some more action and that kind of thing. Eventually, we're going to have to, we'll still grade them and critique them based off what they do against each other. But we know the next step is against other competition. We'll see if that happens. Look, as far as my concerns, they can change over time. There's no doubt about it. I just feel like it's not like there's anywhere to go. You know what I mean? Like, you have who you have. Could Cole Van Lanen hold down the fort at one of the tackles? He can, without a doubt. And I'm not saying you don't go that route or give him a chance, but I don't think they're going to even think about that yet. Fred Johnson, Chuma Doga, they're good. They're good. They got nasty temperaments. They're athletic, but I don't know. I don't see Fred taking over for Walker or Anton. And I don't, I think Adoga's got a shot somewhere. McCarry's out, and we got to have him back. He's got the back spasms. He should be one of our better offensive linemen. Haynes, he's athletic. I don't know how powerful he is. For a center, I'm sure he's powerful, but I don't know. He struggles against the bull rush and has pretty much every time you see him in the one-on-one pass coverage drills. So a little concern there. But listen, get the ball out quick, get it to the playmakers, let them make plays, get that running game going because they've been good they've been good opening holes running the football. It's just that pass protection, and we know we got to keep Trevor clean, man. Got to keep him feeling good and comfortable. Just want to make sure I got everybody. Wingard gave up one, but made a nice play on another. ETN, 36, runs over 51. He sure did. 44 on 72. Inside rush works again. Yeah, that would have been a sack. That was a nice catch. That's right. That was the Hunter Long catch, but that would have been a sack. Yeah, that first series red zone wasn't very good for the offense, but good for the defense. So happy for them. And I think that's about covers it. Again, I thought it was a better practice in terms of the physicality. I thought they popped a little bit more. I'd like to see even more, you know. I want to see our Mike Tyson. Who is it? You know what I mean? Who's our Mike Tyson on our team? We hear what Sean Payton says about Dre Greenlaw and the Denver Broncos defense. Who's ours? I think it's Devin. But Devin's made some plays. He has. He's made plays in the run game for sure. But we haven't seen a bunch of big thumping. Again, Ventrell tried. He tried. Good for you, young man. Way to lower the boom. And I'm telling you right now, I've seen it. Nobody wants to hit 38 full speed in the hole. We'll see if Devin and Aluakin feel differently about that. Maybe Kaiser, but I don't know. I've seen a couple guys kind of. I don't really want to hit him. He's much bigger than the other backs. Not as fast, but fast enough. He's quick enough. Again, great day by ETN, I thought, today. And that Bigsby, and I know Tootin was out. Bigsby was okay. And Trev was okay. So 50-50 day pretty much across the board. Let them get a day of rest and let them get out of that heat. And hopefully when they come back Thursday, they have a very productive couple of days heading into the weekend. All right, that's going to do it for me. I'm going to jump over to the radio station or the radio studio and join the ladies. Taylor Dahl, of course, and Lauren Brooks for Helmets and Heels, 2 to 4 p.m., 92.5 FM on your radio dial, and 1010XL.com. I got a little stuffy in here all of a sudden. You know, we're moving, so maybe there's some dust in here or something. Something's going on. But nonetheless, I got to rock and roll. You have a great day. Thanks to Team Tommy Mack. Love each and every one of you. And thanks to all you listeners out there and watchers. We appreciate it. I appreciate it big time each and every day. So until next time, stay safe, be cool, stay safe. And we'll see you right here on Catching Up with Tommy Mack. Peace and love, everybody. Have a great evening. Hey, Tom McManus here with the Catching Up with Tommy Mack podcast on the 1010XL podcast platform. Catch it on the 1010XL app. Catch it on 1010XL.com. You can also catch it on the 1010XL Jaguars channel on YouTube. Hey, man, it's always straight from the heart, straight from the gut, all ball, all Jags, all NFL coming your way each and every week, twice a week on Catching Up with Tommy Mack. We'll see you there.